Hi, thanks for joining me today. We're going to work on our ankles, tops of our feet, back of the heels, etc. So grab a mat and let's begin. We're going to come into a cross-legged seated position or however is comfortable. Take your left hand to your right foot and interlace the fingers between the toes. Wrap the arm around the right foot, grab onto the right shin with the right hand, or hold onto the knee with the right hand, whichever is more comfortable, and begin rotating the ankle. The goal here is to stretch out the toes while warming up and creating motion in the ankle. Flex and point the foot as you wish and just keep moving. It's time to warm up the hip. So keep holding on to the knee or to the shin and start rocking the leg around. Imagine stirring a giant soup pot. That's what I tell kids when we're doing kids yoga. Make sure to go in both directions and just keep moving, get that blood flowing, and then release, wiggle everything out, and we'll switch sides. So right hand to the bottom of the left foot, interlace the toes and the fingers. You might find it a little tight. And do like you did on the first side. Grab onto the left shin or left knee and rotate the ankle around, flex and point the foot. When we stretch out the toes, we create a more stable base for our body to balance on. So it's important to do this one regularly. Okay, it's time to stir the soup pot. So keep holding onto the knee or the shin and just rock that hip around, stir with the leg, get everything moving. We want a gentle open body because we have the opportunity. Let's release the toes, shake out the fingers, wiggle those toes, and we'll move on. It's time to come onto hands and knees. I'm rotating just for demonstration purposes. We're going to stretch the bottoms of the feet. Go ahead, tuck those toes under and gently bring the hips back towards the heels. Breathe slow, breathe out. This might hurt. A lot of us have tension here. Release, flex and point those toes, let out some of that tightness, and then we're going to do it again. Tuck those toes under, hips back towards the heels. We're still breathing. We want to relax. Release again, flex and point the toes, and we'll go back into it one last time. Tuck the toes, hips to the heels, and breathing. Let's come out of it. You can gently tap your feet on the floor. Be careful not to be too loud if you've got neighbors, and we'll continue. Let's reset into tabletop position, and then we'll stretch our Achilles tendon. So we're tucking the toes back under, and we're going to walk ourselves back, bringing the hips to the heels and rolling back so we're balancing on the balls of the feet. Balancing on the balls of our feet allows us to also stretch our shins and the tops of the feet. So keep on the balls of your feet, and then let's come out. Reset, hands in front of you in tabletop. Tuck those toes under, bring the hips back, roll back onto the balls of the feet, and stretch. Like always, we're breathing. That's what we got to do. If you want to balance and bring your hands together at the heart center, you can do that before we release. Once again, back into tabletop position, and then tuck the toes under, return back to the stretch. I love doing things in threes. I feel like the first time you're not sure what you're doing. Second time, I think I've got it. Third time, you're on the ball. You know what you're doing. You're the expert. All right, let's come out of this back into tabletop position. Tap the feet out, flex and point the toes, whatever you need to release the tension. And that's it. You're done. Thank you for joining me today. Hi. If you enjoyed this video, you can support me and more great content by giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. You can also find me on Patreon, where you can get early access, behind the scenes, and special goodies only for patrons. Link can be found in the description below. Thank you. I'll see you next time.